This one secret alone is literally responsible for me closing, high ticket deals. I was struggling for a long time during my closing calls, but once I figured this secret out, it became really simple. And they came coming to me asking me when do we get started. So in this video, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys the one secret closing $1,000 plus clients really easily, without doing any hard pushes, any hard sales, pitch or whatever. I'm gonna let you guys know the easiest way to do it. So if you don't know me, my name is Aaron Bogle. I myself own an SMMA agency where I help, local businesses, grow lead generation. And I also help, you guys as well, help you guys grow your SMMA agency, because it is not as easy as people make it out to be. And that's simply just because there's so much information out there, and I only plan on giving you the information that actually works, the information that's worked for me, so that way you can learn from my mistakes and from my successes, and you can grow your SMMA as well. So if you like that kind of stuff, be sure to hit a like on this video, and also please subscribe for more content. It really helps out. It really pushes the channel to a new audience, and I would really greatly appreciate it. And you get more videos like this. So anyway, what's this number one secret to actually closing higher ticket clients? So let me just start off with what I was doing before. So after doing the cold call and the discovery call appointment, the next stop is the closing call, which is where I make the proposal. I pretty much just say, hey, this is what I offer. This is how I can get you to point A to point B. And this is exactly what I'm gonna do for you. And I would say my price, and then just be like, okay, are you ready to get started? So the first time I actually had a proposal and I did through all that, and it actually worked. I was able to book my first $1,200 client with the original proposal I had. So I'm like, oh, okay, this proposal really works really well. So don't fix it if it isn't broken. So I kept using it in future proposal talks I was having with prospective clients who are interested in my services. But something happened. I simply wasn't closing the client. The client wasn't calling me back. The client wasn't getting back to me. And for the life of me, I couldn't figure out why. And if you want access to the proposal that I use currently right now to close these high ticket deals, be sure to book a one-on-one time with me. I give it to all my students who do, and here's some testimonials from other people who've booked a one-on-one time with me. But anyway, with my old proposal, what I realized I was doing is I was talking a lot about myself. And this is the biggest mistake I make, and this is the biggest mistake most businesses make, is that they talk about themselves, they toot their own horn. And I kind of tricked myself into thinking that, oh, I'm not talking about myself, I'm saying all these services that are going to help them get them to where they want to be. So I would describe all the features of my Facebook ad or Google ad services to them. I would describe all these features, and then I would say, okay, this features to help you do this features that's going to help you do that. So I would also explain the benefits of the features. But what I realized was that clients are still not they still weren't calling me back. They still weren't signing up with me. They just extended the process, and then overall I could tell that they just weren't going to sign up. So I'm thinking, okay, what's with my proposal that is making it so that clients are they seem bland and bored by it, and they're just not calling me back overall. And what I also realized is that during this closing call, I would be the one talking a whole lot, and they would barely be talking. And I would ask them, do you have any questions? Do you have any comments? And they would just be like, no, continue, no, continue, no, continue. And pretty much I was doing 95% of the talking, and they weren't doing any of the talking. And that's really a bad situation. You don't want to be doing a lot of the talking. You want the prospect to be talking. So it wasn't until I recently got a client who, before I signed him up, he said, oh, hey, I have a website and I'm trying to rank with SEO. Can you help me do can you do an SEO audit for me for my site? I'm like, sure, okay. So I do the SEO audit, and then I attach it to the proposal. What I realized is that he was a lot more engaged. He asked a lot more questions, which is exactly what I want. And he was just much more interested, and then we ended up working together, and we're still working together, to this day. So what's the big idea? I did an SEO audit for him. So what I realized was that I needed to add value to the client's life, in the proposal. So this is exactly what the SEO audit did. It added value to him. It gave him feedback of how he's doing with the SEO. Beforehand, he did not know how he was doing SEO wise. After now he perfectly knew what he was doing SEO wise. That's value in his mind, and that's why he signed up with me. And it's not only value. So a lot of people say give value, give value, give value, but not everyone really does it right. So what that means is people think, oh, give value, so let me just make a random post on a Facebook page explaining how to do something, but that's and that's giving value. But the thing is, that's not value that people ask for. So the fact that he specifically asked for an SEO audit and then I gave him that value, it was much more engageful than me just saying, oh, here are the benefits of all my services. Yeah, there's some value there, but it's not as valuable because it's something that he wants, that he requested. And then what I started to do and started to get people a lot more engaged is I put their specific business in the proposal. So beforehand, it was honestly just a lot about me. And I was saying, okay, here's what I can do for you. This is going to help, your ex business get more leads, etc., etc. But now what I do is say, okay, so let's say we're doing, Google AdWords or SEO or whatever. I say, okay, you say you wanted more leads in, let's say, dental implants, right? So I went into the Google Keyword Planner or whatever keyword planner you use. I got the search volume for these keywords. I put them in, and this is the search volume, and you're completely missing out on these people who are who want dental implants. But since you're not on the top page of Google, since you're not running Google Ads, or since you're not doing Google SEO, you're missing out on this traffic overall. And when I inserted their business into the proposal, and I pretty much explained step by step what I was going to do for them. So I can say, hey, let's say I'm doing SEO. So say, hey, I'm going to, do site link extensions and enter your business name. I would put their actual business name, their email, their phone number into different directories. I would set up backlinks, on these sites, or I would do this strategy to set up backlinks, etc. So what I would really do is just pretty much insert that business into proposal, pretty much tell them what I'm going to do step by step, putting that business in that proposal so they can see, oh, okay, they can see exactly where they fit into everything for the most part. And then that's true value to them because it relates to them. It's not a generic proposal that, you can send to anybody. It's a truly customized proposal, which has a customized solution that's going to get them to where they want to be. And I also included a how does it work, a little like infographic. So pretty much it's just going to say, okay, how does this advertising method work? So it's pretty much Google Ads. It's just they see your ad on Google, they click on it, go to a landing page, and then they call. Simple as that. And I include a little how-to because a lot of people, they hear the words Google Ads, Facebook Ads, SEO, pay-per-click. They don't know what it means for the most part. So if you show how it works in a little infographic diagram, they can understand how it works, and then you show them their customized solution saying, hey, we're going to make a landing page that looks like this, has the business name and info on it, and then we're going to do this and this. And it's kind of like a consultative sales experience for the most part. Like you're saying, okay, if we do all these things, you're going to get this result, and you're showing them the step-by-step process. So pretty much I've reiterated it several times. The number one secret pretty much is just adding value to them, and not only adding value, but putting in specific value points. So in your proposal, don't just talk about your services and what you offer, and don't even just say the benefits for the most part. Say specifically how it's going to benefit their business. Say specifically what you're going to do for that business and how that specific action you do is going to benefit them for the most part. And yeah, that's pretty much the secret, guys. I've done that, and it's allowed me to close a lot more deals. And clients are very much more engaged in my proposal talk. They're asking me a lot more questions. If you want more details on how to do this the right way, because there are many ways to do it, and sometimes people do it the wrong way, feel free to book a one-on-one time with me. I love to help out. And yeah, so that is pretty much my number one secret to actually closing SMMA clients. So if you need to find leads for your business, click on the video up there, and I'm going to show you how to do that step by step, using an extension that I use to find my own leads. See you guys in that video. Take care.